streamed on here. And come on YouTube. Let's make sure it is live. So, what is up to those of you on YouTube coming in trying to check out the channel? It's great to see that you guys are here. And welcome to BVTV, everybody. We're going to be doing Season 1 of Dynasty Mode. So I'm really excited. Thank you, Streamlabs, for sending a comment. And for the second person that is also here, thank you. So thank you guys so much. So that being said, let's get this game going, shall we? Like I said, I am officially going to be testing out these sliders, so if one game looks like it's a complete domination, the next game it probably will not be that. Or if one game looks like I've completely been steamrolled, well, hopefully the next game is not like that. But I am super excited that you guys are here. What is up? I'm Beast. Welcome, welcome. I just finished a cooking challenge. Nice. I am actually going to be cooking hamburger helper later today. And what is up, F-A-K Juan, man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. And what's up, Herbert Lemon? So like I said, folks, I'm going to be doing what I do similar with my Madden series. I'm just going to be taking over all the teams pretty much practically and just playing throughout the season. Different teams, different styles, fun stuff while I experiment with the sliders. I really don't know if I did them the right way or if I made it virtually impossible to do anything. But we're going to find out. The number 2 ranked team goes against the number 21st. Let's go Tails. Tails never fails. Let's get a little rhyme for you guys. Beast works good for me. I am, yeah. I mean, I literally, when I come home from work, is actually, today's what, the 20, yeah, today's 20th, yeah. So when I come home from work tomorrow, it's pretty much 11:46 at midnight. So I'm going to be trying to do a midnight stream, like, as soon as it drops for me to be able to play it. I'm going to be doing the draft, which may take at least 30 minutes to do via, live. Because typically, you guys know I always do mine, and like a video, cover up them with the little picture things, and then I call it there for an actual draft. But I'm going to do it live right in front of you guys this time. Kind of, not really in front of you guys, but like it's kind of pre-set up already. But the goal is to just... Yeah, I believe you actually are at K1. I believe you are. Oh crap, I really should have been paying attention to defense. And what's up, John to Utah? That's completely understandable. I know at midnight I don't expect people to be like, whoa, up at midnight. That'd be a little bit insane, to be honest. But no, overall, I'm actually kind of interested. Cause it's funny because my first Dynasty mode that I was doing with Las Cruces, it actually somehow crashed. So I can't even get back into that Dynasty mode anymore for some odd reason. It's really funny. Now with this latest update, this game was a fun one. I had a little gripe with it when they added the their first ever update was honestly terrible. Like, I really could not play this game without getting aggravated because it was just so bad. But they seem to have fixed it. Oh my god, that guy is a glitchy mess. Glitch fest. He is definitely out of bounds, referee, but we're gonna have to talk about that later. And that is true, because Madden 20, we actually are going to be doing a Madden 20, and for you guys, we're finally at the playoffs, which means we will be crowning a Super Bowl champion at the end of that stream going into Season 4. We've done, after today, we have completely finished 3 seasons. Remember, in Season 1, the Green Bay Packers won against the Browns in an instant classic, which is probably my favorite game that I have ever played in Madden history. This is how close it was, and the game-winning drop by Odell Beckham was amazing. And I've never had a halfback win MVP before, so that was awesome. Yeah, we have had some funny stuff. Then we had Jameis Winston and the Chargers taking on Dak Prescott and the Cowboys in what was an absolute blowout in season 2. That was literally the straw that broke the camel's back, as Ezekiel Elliott would then leave that like off season to join the Cardinals. It's really insane when you think about it. That's right. I forgot. Honestly, I forget all about basketball sometimes, and I'm just like waiting. At this point, I think when basketball really piques my interest, it's when the playoffs are here, and once you get to the NBA Finals, I could. This year, it's actually gonna be different. I'm probably saying I'm gonna still give the Warriors a shot, but I think the Lakers this year are going to the finals. Season starts Tuesday. Huh, everything starts Tuesday. Look at that. Gave me that first down. Thank you, 4-line. Now, I know with Baton Rouge, Rug, however you say it, that I should be expecting actual excellence. I mean, they do mimic... Please, yes, you caught that. Oh my god, that guy... He has an arm. You guys have no idea. A bullet pass for the first time actually went to receiver. You guys know, like, that's like my ultimate, like, go-to. I'm giving Raptors a chance. Unfortunately, I just... I don't know, like, I just... Once upon a time, I used to be a Toronto Raptors fan back in, like, 2003 to 2007. And he said that's when Kevin Durant came along with the Supersonics, and Kevin Durant, from that point on, I was always like, wherever Kevin Durant was, I was a fan of. Nowadays, I just, man, it's hard to really to pick a team in basketball anymore. I think it's going to be the Bucks and 76ers in the conference championships. Oh God, I just got like steamrolled. But I just can't see. And I'll even throw in the Celtics in that conversation too. But and maybe, well, no, I was about to go a little bit overboard and say, yeah, the Nets have a chance. I was like, wait, what? This is the Nets we're talking about. Oh crap! I picked the wrong play. God, I just got speared again. But overall, it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, this guy has a leg. I just realized I might be kicking with like the most inaccurate kicker. Defensive hope Clippers make it out. You know, wow, I really this guy has no leg whatsoever. But no, I feel I completely forgot about the Clippers. That's gonna be interesting. That really is. There's a lot of... Is it me, or are they all glitchy? Yeah, that'd be like a Subway series essentially, because of how close they are to one another in terms of like proximity. So I think the coolest thing ever was the Subway Series in the World Series between the Yankees and Mets. That was awesome. Just pure awesomeness, ladies and gentlemen, that was. And it was like, it was great if you were a fan too, because it just was so, it was a memorable moment, and that was at that time. The Yankees and Met fans really didn't like each other. Like, we still don't like each other now. Like, you know, we get along just until like the Yankees and Mets play. Ha, he dropped it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to play some defense on this team, otherwise we're going to be in for a world of trouble because they're lighting our defensive line up. Not even our defensive line, our backs up, really. So just that you guys are aware, this is a simulcast between Twitch. What's up, TY? I don't know. I mean, they are missing. They've got what? D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, but not Klay Thompson. Thompson's out for the season. Wow, why'd he let go? He literally just like let that one happen. He did not defend him whatsoever. Defensive struggles continue for Baton Rouge. Yeah, but the expectation for that to happen consistently is... It's not real. I mean, it is realistic, but like the expectation. I mean, the thing about it, D'Angelo Russell just came off of the Nets to a championship-winning team. What is this? What was that? What did that do? But like, it's going to be extremely hard for him to get used and get acquainted with that team. At least for me, like thinking about that championship caliber team to the Nets. When have you ever said, yeah, you know, the Nets are a championship caliber team? I can't think of any time I'd be like, they're a playoff contending team. Maybe in 2014 it's like the 8th seed, yeah. Like, hell, they'll make the playoffs, but they'll get swept in the first round. I give him that, but this Draymond is one hell of a defender by far. For like, well, what is he, 6'7"? Like, I know he's not tall. Like, nowhere near tall. Cauley-Stein is injured. Oof. But isn't that why they bought whatchamacallit? Who the hell cares? We got a touchdown. But no, like, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how they... The Warriors are definitely... He gets fouled a lot. Well, yeah, because Willie Cauley-Stein is a very physical player. He's one of the few physical centers that are left in the NBA. Willie Cauley-Stein is a hard-nosed, physical type of guy, and that's what you got to expect. So the only way to get rid of a guy like that, or at least throw him off his game, is if you fight contact with contact. Now, a lot of guys don't like doing that, so they go a little bit cheap, but they're a little bit low, and that's why guys get hurt. But overall, if I had to give you my top 8 to make the playoffs, I'm going to go number 1 being the Clippers, number 2 being the Lakers, number 3 being the Nuggets, number 4 the Rockets. Whew, this is where it gets tough. Who else I put? The Thunder lost everyone they had. The Jazz. Number 5 is going to be the Jazz. Number 6. Let's see. I'm trying to think about what, like, lineup wise, what team has the best success chance. Um, Portland. I forgot about Portland. Jeez, yeah, Portland actually at 6. I don't know how well Whiteside is really going to gel with the Trailblazers yet. Number 7. This one. Whew. No, I think they would be number 8, not number 7. Wow, that guy is wide open once again. Wowzers. I'm trying to think as like a number 7, because I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna be hopeful, and I'm gonna give number 8 to the Pelicans, just because how young they are. At number 7. This might be a little bit of a, like, what? You really gonna put them at number 7? I'm gonna give number 7 to the Mavericks. To Dallas Mavericks. And that's my top 8 for the Western Conference. Now, if I had to give you my top 8 for the... See, I kind of like where you're going with yours for the Eastern Conference, but in reality for me, I've got to say that number 1, as it stands, would have to be the Milwaukee Bucks. Solely because of what Giannis Antetokounmpo can do. The guy performs really well when they're down. The guy can pretty much play the 1 to 5. It's impressive. It really is. Like, I give credit to where credit is due. And that is a guy who definitely deserves it. Whoa, did he just stiff-arm the living God out of somebody. But give credit where credit is due. Then I'm going to put the 76ers at number 2. Because Ben Simmons' jump shot has kind of gotten better. And Embiid is kind of developing one finally. But overall, who's going to get the best records? By far, that's gonna be a battle between the Lakers, Clippers, and Rockets. And I think the Rockets will wind up getting one of the best records because of the fact that they don't have to play the Lakers and Clippers like 4 to 6 times. When you play somebody in your division, it's a lot harder to get that when 2 really good teams are in your division that constantly are going to be clashing heads. For the Rockets, they don't have to worry about that. But in turn of what the East, man, you could probably put any team to possibly make the damn top 8 for the playoffs, really. I mean, like I said, number 1, 76ers, number 2, the Bucks, number 3, the Celtics. Number 4, I'm gonna actually give that to the Wizards. I'm giving number 4 to the Wizards by far. Number 5, and on number 5, I'm gonna give number 5 in like an optimistic point of view. I'm gonna say that number 5 is going to be the Pacers. Then I'm gonna give number 6 to the Nets. Number 7, Then number 7, I'm gonna give it to the Heat. And at number, just for your All-Star team, if you had the choice of LeBron, out of those guys, if I had to take 5, realistically speaking, 5, I'm gonna pick. I'm going to pick Chris Paul. Actually, I'm going to take Damian Lillard as my point guard. At shooting guard, Oof. At shooting guard? Oh, man. I don't like any of these guys for shooting guard. At shooting guard, I'm going to have to put Kevin Durant as shooting guard then. And then at small forward, I'll take Giannis Antetokounmpo. At power forward, I'm going to put Joel Embiid at power forward. And then at center, I'm going to put Karl Anthony Towns. If I had to pick out of that group, I'm picking that. That would be my group. Oh, no, you get sacked. Oh dear. There's just one problem with that play is everyone stops moving. Oh god, this is set for disaster. Don't do this to me again. Oh god, they're coming in. Oh, I ran right into that. Now I really gotta air this thing out. 30 yards, dear god, it's over. They really are about to get that ball back. No, they're not. Go ahead, Slater. Slater's gonna tie it up for the Baton Rouge for the first time ever. Slater, yeah. This has been a hell of a game. There's been absolutely no defense whatsoever. See, I like that. But for me, I just... Kerr would be a great ball initiator, but I don't want someone who's really greedy. And let's be honest now, James Harden is an extremely greedy player, and I don't want LeBron James' ego on my team. If I have this star-studded group, I don't want one guy, even though he is one of arguably the great... I'm not gonna say that. I don't believe there ever is a greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time in this current generation, yes. He's a once-in-a-lifetime generational player. But I cannot compare him to yesteryear. Because quite frankly, I wasn't alive, and times were different, and physicality was on a whole nother level. Now... LeBron James is by far the greatest player that I've ever seen next to Kevin Durant. And I say that because there are so many similarities between the two. It's incredible when you really pay attention to it. The similarities are nuts. The only difference is one created a super team, the other one joined a super team. This whole movement of having to create a super team to win a championship started with LeBron James. It started when he went to Miami. So now everyone at that point was like, wait, Bosh, Wade, and LeBron, that's like a super team. And it was, back then it was. The difference is, the reason why they lost, they couldn't get anybody else better because of cap limits. Now there doesn't seem to be any. What we have now is this idea of, hey, we can go over the budgets to get a couple more guys, and this can work. Like, we can do this. It's gonna be a foolproof plan. And what we've seen is, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what we've literally seen. LeBron, Curry can shoot, Harden for shooting, LeBron shooting, Giannis passing, Embiid defense. See, I'm a lot different rounded. If you're a point guard, you're supposed to be the guy who's initiating the ball. You're supposed to be trying to see who's open. You're my assist man. I'm very old school with the way I look at basketball. My point guard's supposed to be my assist man. My shooting guard's supposed to be my massive shooter. My small forward, well, he's supposed to do everything if my point guard can't do it. That's how I look at that. And my power forward, hey, you're supposed to be a hybrid small forward in my opinion. Except without the passing. I don't really expect you to have passing skills. My center, I expect to have a lockdown defense and just to be an absolute nut job, like a monster on the boards. That is my expectation for and per position. Sounds simple enough. But then again, that's just my expectation. They get them points in their set lack. Or not really points, but attributes. And Anthony Davis, again, can do all of that. Literally, when you were there, he literally could do all of that. It's crazy. So we live at a point, to be honest, as fans, we are spoiled by the amount of talent that players have now. It is honestly incredible. Like I said, folks, after this live stream, though, we will be doing Madden 20, so definitely stay tuned to that. I might have 4 streams today. I don't know. It really depends if my only plan that I have left doesn't go down. If it doesn't go down, then I'll definitely be streaming. Because all of my plans for the weekend pretty much got canceled within one day. That was wonderful. Wait, did my quarterback tackle my halfback? Instant replay! But how do I work this? Okay, that's going backward. How do I fix the... There you go. Okay. What? Okay, let's see what happened here. So what we've seen is one guy... okay, that didn't help. That did not help me one bit, folks. Maybe that helped you. Didn't help me, that instant replay. But even then, hey, he could be one of those guys who are right underneath the paint. Oh, that's a pick. Oh my goodness. The struggles continue for Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. Rouge. I don't know. Okay, this guy coming across the middle right here, triangle or X, one of them should be open. None of them are open. Well, this is where we punt. Baton Rouge kind of hitting a dead end. But they have seemed to stop this massive onslaught of scoring, at least. That's great for them. What in the world? I don't even want to... I don't know. I don't understand. I'm just going to shake my head and all awe. Stop him. Good job. So for Baton Rouge, they desperately do need the win here. I mean, at number 2, that's how you really want to set off your season, saying, hey, we are a powerhouse. Don't take us lightly. Unfortunately, their quarterback just kind of felt like he broke his legs. And I definitely do want to say thank you to you guys, actually, because in the last few weeks, my channel has went from only having 478 subscribers to over 510. So I really want to thank you for the great support, because I was kind of giving up on YouTube at one point because I felt really stagnant and I felt like I wasn't reaching any more audiences, and I think that I thought I hit my peak of what I was going to do. So I just want to say thank you in terms of not letting me know that I didn't hit my peak and I still have a lot of potential left, and it also makes fun for more content. Westbrook for passing. Westbrook, but I don't know, because I feel like I wouldn't want to hit. I look at Russell Westbrook as a guy who's super talented. The problem is he lets his mouth run so much. It's kind of like, I hate saying this word, but I think for him it's appropriate in terms of it just being somewhat toxic in a way. And it's not hate, because he is, again, a phenomenal talent. The guy's won an MVP. Are you kidding me? And well, yeah. Wait, was it MVP? Yeah, it was an MVP, right? It wasn't like 2016, I think. Well, don't quote me on that, but I believe he won an MVP. Sometimes I can be wrong. This guy has been saving Palm Beach. Sorlees, this guy's got like 4 touchdowns. This guy is definitely going to be going #1 in like the draft. You kidding me? This guy's phenomenal. No, Pete. Oh, so he didn't win it. Okay, I thought he did. But yeah, the year he put up. Oh, I guess he didn't. I'm pretty convinced that he did. Now, that's actually shocking, because I really thought he did. Where have I been? Alright, but now Baton Rouge once again down. Gonna have to try to find a way to come back, man, I'm telling you. What's up, dumb flunk? And Foreline not gonna get stopped. He was going for that first down regardless. But wrong play. I think I went for the. Well, no, this kind of. This could actually work. I think. Yeah, this is gonna work perfectly. Oh, that did not work perfectly. This play never works, but I'm gonna still try it. Oh, I thought he was going to number 81. That's why I threw it over there. Alright, here we go. Stater keeping it alive for Baton Rouge. Literally there. I'm not gonna lie, we have struggled this like second half to do anything offensively. It's gonna be a first down. Foreline, man, he's getting those yards. Yards, as my friend from Boston would say. Right now, I've got to hope that the Yankees win tonight's game. Actually, wait, no, I think the Astros won. Yeah, because if the Astros won, that means my Yankees were out. So I'm hoping that my Yankees won. Oh, which got rocked. They're in 16. Come on, team. Man your battle stations. Wow, my blocking assignments really messed up there. It's a 3rd and 23. Here we go. How's that turnover on downs? It was 3rd and 23. How's it turnover on downs? It was literally 3rd down. I think that was an error. That was... They're down. Last time I checked. Good pick, good pick. Said the Baton Rouge struggling. If only their hands were good. Yeah, the adjusted game sliders, that comes in... Oh, mother of pearl. But yeah, the adjusted game sliders, that now comes in, right before you get to the game. It'll say settings. You just click the triangle button. I'll show it to you after I get done with this game. But, yeah, it's pretty easy now. I'm still experimenting with the sliders. As you can see, I'm getting absolutely wrecked at the moment. Honestly, they've only beat me on deep bombs because for some reason someone's not being defended, and they've like always just found the guy who's not being defended for these deep bombs. Alright, come on, Baton Rouge. Y'all need to figure this thing out. Y'all have given up so many points for no real apparent reason. Like, last time I checked, y'all was supposed to be decent at defense. What happened? And I kind of... I don't even have time to get... Okay, so I think what we're definitely going to do is I'm going to add more time for my pass block to do their job, because that was like hike baying before I could even really get the ball, and that's not okay. So all this is really a learning experience with the sliders. I really got to hope that this one gets aired out deep, because if it don't... Honestly, it's one of those I gotta go for anyway, so might as well go for it with some class. Hell, go for it. Holy crap, set lack. On 4th and 20, I really didn't think anyone was going to get there. But that's a huge touchdown for Baton Rouge. That's to put them right back in this game. I don't want to risk my chances with that. I'd rather have it tied. And look at that. Hey, the Jesters, they aren't... They're gonna have to make a defensive stop. If Baton Rouge can't make 2 defensive stops in this quarter, I don't see how they're gonna win, because Palm Beach has had a great day keeping Baton Rouge at bay. So it's gonna be difficult. This kicker definitely needs to work on his stuff. Hit him! Yeah, we hit him. They call that a pass interference. Come on, referee, stop giving them yards. Advanced ball 21 yards up. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's like trying to put them in field. That is something else. Don't try it. Haha, Trobo had that intercepted right there. Yeah, we already know that you're gonna, yeah. Massive stop by the defense. That's what I'm talking about. Now, offense, you have to score to tie it up. The defense has two key moments. Offense needs to score, and defense, you need to stop them one more time. That is how this has got to work. Whew, they're coming like a pack of hounds. Do they blitz in the runner? No, they kind of did, but didn't. Good job, Fulton. Get me that first down. It worked the last time. I'm not going to try that throw again, though. I'm looking for better. Deep Bishop just don't work for me. Like, that play is notoriously, it's horrible for me. It's so sad, too. Because the name just sounds cool. I was really hoping that I was going to be able to rock with that. Oh my good God, you got sacked, Callies. My gosh, this offensive line is terrible. So I see that the offensive line woes are still a thing, unfortunately. Woo. Okay, Callies, we're relying on you. If that play had one more person at least gonna get a first down, I'd go with it, but it doesn't, and that's the problem. Panther, there you go. They may intertwine, but there's still a possible, plausible hope for a first down. They're free. That was a pass interference. Like, yeah, you roughed the passer. I really shouldn't be going for this. I am, because I gotta score. That was a horrible pass. Well, we lost. That sucks for Baton Rouge. It doesn't suck for me. Like I said, I wouldn't no matter what, but, like... What? Are they out of their mind? How do you even possibly call that a first down? That is not a touchdown. Wow, they need to fix that. They call that a touchdown. I'm triggered that they honestly called that a touchdown. Because even I know that wasn't a touchdown. Uh-oh. Oh! You know, if there's not much hope of winning at this point, as I'm sitting there looking at it. Yeah, it's as well. Yeah, it's to a certain point that they've got to be like lights out, and unfortunately for Baton Rouge, that's not the case today. Yep, you call that. So I've got to go deep. But my offensive line has to be able, oh my. Okay, we're definitely given the pass block and run block. Oh, the run block seemed fine, to be honest. It's the pass blocking that is dreadful. Because now they've got to hope their defense can make a stop. Anything that's like not going to be conversion is good. There's a little bit more hope. Actually, if we can get the ball back, oh boy. This game is not over yet. Actually, if this guy was smart, he should. I'm gonna try to squib it. And for some reason, he knew how to catch that. Should really be trying to run this, so let's see how this is gonna. Everyone's got a man. Yo, can you stop with the damn pass interference? Like, it's like they're literally giving them all these yards, and they're not even. That's not. It was good defense on the play, and that's killing us too. Is that they keep giving them these bogus pass interference plays? Like, oh, pass interference. And it's like, no, it's not. It's really not. So I'm wondering if they're going to run out the clock or if they're going to actually start going for plays. If they run out the clock, I'm going to have to... Alright, come on. One more stop. Please. Touchdown. Now it's game over. That's from they left these guys wide open. Well, that's heartbreaking. In so many ways, it's just like defensively they were just terrible. They always left the guy wide open, and that's honestly what killed them. He dropped it, dear gosh. At that point, just let the damn clock run out. Literally. There's no point in even picking another play. Yeah, we'll take it out like a trooper. This guy will at least get one more run, though. That's into his stat line. Well, Baton Rouge goes down to the Palm Beach Blaze. I mean, it's sad, but defensively they just couldn't stop passing. It really came down to them constantly leaving one guy wide open and no one even being around him. So it's like, I don't know how you do that, but you did. And because I always like to leave the opening week most time for this, because it was how we did it last time. I'm like, oh yeah, one game, woohoo. I'm debating right now if I want to do a second game. It was GG. I mean, you know, like I said, I tried my best. Typically, when a team puts up 36 points, you would think you would win a game. It just wasn't meant to be in that case, and it was what it was. Unfortunately for them, I don't know how they recover from that. I think they need to look at some defense and maybe switch their depth chart up a little bit. But you know, hey, that's just that's my coaching advice. But there were a lot of positives of that team. That quarterback does have a hella insane arm of like a cannon of an arm. Like, it was honestly off the charts. If you guys are wondering what's going on with FIFA 20, there won't be one this week. But this week coming up, there should be. This week I didn't have a lot of videos because if I had like 3 different meetings to get to, and I work 6 days this week. Like, today's my only off day. I go back to work tomorrow. It's crazy. But I definitely want to take a look about what's happening in these games. So I'm sitting here and I'm seeing I'm seeing a lot of 0-1s in this Midwest Conference. Oh my god, that's awful. But they're all losing to like 15-20, 14-20. Some teams barely even losing by like 7 points. Alright, let's see. What is... I'm just taking it so long. Thanks so much, I'm Beastman. Highly appreciated. Let's see. Well, now we definitely want to go through the recap. So I think next week, what we're going to be doing is this game right here by far. Central Texas Outlaws taking on the Western Carolina Hawks. That game just like, as soon as I looked at it, just stood out. That's me the one we're going to be doing next week. I would love to go through the overview of 130 teams, but honestly, my breath does not last that long. So I'm just like, give you the quick glance. As we slowly go through them. Just like moment of silence. Okay, boom, we're done. Wonderful. Statistics. That was my favorite part. Hey, Baton Rouge. Are they really number 1 in passing? Well, they may be number 14 with just 1 loss. Hey, what's up, Savvy One? But they still rocked and rolled. Palm Beach is number 15. Wow, that's the number 15 still with the win. That don't make any sense. Utah Christian Lafayette. I mean, not Lafayette. Fayetteville. My bad. And Greenville. Top 5 pass teams. Rushing teams. Let's go. Tuscaloosa. They're 0-1, yet somehow they're ranked number 5. That doesn't. Okay. Winston-Salem Demolition. Okanogan Night Wolves. Look at that. Raleigh Freedom. They're number 8. That's interesting. And the Madison Bulldogs. Of course, penalties. Who got the most? Baton Rouge with 5. Austin with 5. 4. Dear Lord. Penalty. Who got the most sacks? Jeez. I got sacked 12 times last game. 12 times. Let that sit there, folks. I got sacked 12 times. Detroit with 3. East Detroit with 3. Kent with 3. And Denver State with 3. Interceptions, El Paso with 4. Blue Ridge with 2. 2, and last one is 2. Touchdowns, 7 for Palm Beach, 5 for Baton Rouge, 4 for Greensville, 4 for Central Kentucky. Okay, looks good. See, recruiting, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We will see you next time, everybody. Stay off the hook.